So, after a little moment where I had to go out to an evening club, I am finally back. And let's just say I didn't really enjoy our club that much. There was a girl in there who just wouldn't shut up. You know how it is. He's finally back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This will probably be a shorter stream due to the fact that it's 9:53. I've wasted so much of my own time at the club. It's finally here. Something. This Kong has no thing. No context. Hey, he has no friends. I see. Excuse me, I have got friends. No, you don't. That was just me arguing with the DK rap. He's finally here. For some reason, he's a sausage. He's a flying, galloping sausage. What? Here we are at the translations. Come and join me. We're going to be what? That sounded very out of context. Put up. I got around with something guys are not so tough. You're looking into space. There's something you don't want me to know. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. So here we are again. I just sent Beetle the link to this new stream. Hope he likes it, because there's gonna be a few more weird stuffs. Yeah, that's a word. Foodstuffs. Me all screwed up. I can't do it out. I got into space with someone who's not so tough. So, shall I begin? I think at some points I'll need to start referring to myself as Sean the Saddle Tank, because that's what my character is. That's who I'll be voicing soon. And I can't wait to actually be voicing someone in something. And that someone is, well, myself as a Saddle Tank engine, who is best friends with Percy. It's an honor to voice a Thomas character in a fan series, of course. Would have been an honor to voice in the other series, in the actual series as well. That would have been cool. I would not voice anyone in All Engines Go, mostly because it's cursed, and plus having to sing like really embarrassing sounding songs. Why? Without further ado, oh no, here comes oh hi Ma, again. Oh no, not you again. We are currently on Gordon Famous Visitor. Once Beetle lets me know that he's watching, we can continue. And it's 10:02, so I might as well start now, I guess. Gordon and the Famous Guard. Ah, sweet. It was an important day in the yard. Everyone was busy and happy, taking notes and photos. A special guard arrived, and now he was the center of attention. Okay, City of Truro is a guard. Who is that? Takes Thomas to Duck. This, the duck is proud, he said, is a tragic Dewey. Ah, yes. A tragic Dewey. That makes so much sense. When I go first. No, I'm not singing that song. It's trash. A Google translated thing. I wondered where wiki went. It was still just hiding from me.
Some cans of Coke, so I want an offer.
Yeah.
Bloody freezing out there. You're alright for me to
Yes.
have a coffee
Yes.
with prices, Mum?
Yes.
I'll find out if she will. What did she say?
The Sebastian thingy.
Thank you.
The duck is proud. He said, a tragic Dewey. What? Yeah. I'm trying to read.
Sean, Courtney's mum, me and Trace. When I try and help Courtney's mum.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have got many phones.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, she stopped going on. Parents. To them. It was an important day in the yard. Oh wait, I read of it. A tragic Dewey. What? Percy asked. The most popular person so far is the famous Gigini. Doc answered. Driver said we'll talk to him soon. Oh, Thomas said. Maybe he's famous because he treated us. Gordon just arrived. Phew, Thomas said. Gordon said. Who goes? Too much communication for anyone if you're me. He's gone. Later in the night, the engines discovered that the wire was not working. He enjoyed the engines long after the stars had risen. He left early tomorrow. Good trip, Gordon. Michael Angelis. Ah, yes. Why isn't my thingy loading? Oh, never mind. It is. Okay, well, apparently Citro is a special god. And apparently, according to Duck, he's a tragic Dewey. Whatever that's supposed to mean. And then Duck goes on to mention a completely different character who doesn't exist in the original series. The famous Gigini. Gordon doesn't like this guy. And then we have a new narrator, Michael Angeles, instead of Michael Angelis. I just seen a picture of Duck with Donald Trump's face. This is perfect. Elephant was able to finish. That's understandable. Why do I have all these things on at once? Who is this beanie? Jidge.
Courtney's quite confident, such a. Courtney's lovely.
Yeah.
She worked with the charity with her.
Yeah.
So she knows why.
Yeah. Okay. Gordon looked. We talk all night. Who is that? The Duck told you, Thomas said. You're famous. Are you famous about me? Huffed Gordon. Awesome. He's more famous than you, Thomas replied. Before you think about it, he went 100 miles in an hour. You say so, snorted Gordon. But I don't like the goal. There is no dome. Never trust another engine. They are not reputable. I said I'm not responsible, but $100 for an hour would be easy for me. It's all about the $100. Okay. Cool. Anyway. I hate it when my mom makes those annoying whispering sounds. I wonder where my friend Beetle is. I know he's eager to have a look at my stream. Doc takes a trick to Edward Station. Hello, his name is Edward. Yes, I know that narrator. That fame engine came this morning. Wrote to me. Was he handsome? It's the best machine in the world, Doc answered. Edward Gordon said what he had said. They did. Edward Woohood. You're jealous. Look up. It's coming now. Gordon's tire is a sleeper. They did it, I will close it. You do it, I do it. Play Gordon Train. and received. You ordered a Bible. The common duck. Zeno Gordon. He called the driver. We're not rich. We are. There's Gordon, but it's local. Suddenly, Gordon started to feel a bit better. Sounds funny on top of my... he thought. Something seems wrong. I'd rather be clean. Gordon, are you feeling alright? But it was too late. On the viaduct, they meet the wind. It was a wonderful spirit that went on regularly. Gordon thought he was trying to push him aside. No, you can't, he insisted, but the spirit had other ideas. He saw the Bible fall under its immutable dome, took it, and went to the valley below. What a dome! Gordon was not good. The cold wind was whipping where her hood should be, and she felt bad outside of it. At the main station, the cars laughed. Tricks? From Bumper Builder? What are you doing there, Tricks? Gordon tried to warm them up, but no matter what he did, they were done. On the way back to shed, Gordon asked the driver to take the dome. We'll never get it now, said the driver. You have worked, you have to go to work, and you do. Gordon was very careful. I hope the shed isn't here tonight, he inspired himself, but all the engines were waiting. Never speak to non-engineers, a voice behind him spoke. Hon.
I won't text Courtney, in fact she's probably in bed getting ready for tomorrow. I'll meet her at 12. Just looking up so I know exactly where to go. I don't want to kind of looking around thinking where the heck.
There's a lot of stuff about the city of Truro.
I've seen it.
For those who are possibly not knowledgeable of the city of Truro, is that the city of Truro is a famous steam engine from Britain, which is where I live. He is I believe he's a Great Western-like duck. And Oliver, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, it's by where the old Woolworths used to be. Easy to find. John, do you know when I come tomorrow?
No, I don't. Mum.
You just have a one-to-one with Courtney's mum.
Yes. Now leave it. Women.
Sean, you saying because she's not bringing anybody to chat with.
Okay. Next is Donald Duck.
Don't let people sit around.
I nearly said Donald's cock. I'm not even gonna ask. I see that my friend Beetle has edited Henry's Special Coal page again, slightly. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So that was Gordon as a famous god. I said that all while yawning. Gordon and the famous god. According to the translator, instead of Gordon and the famous visitor, it's Gordon and the famous god. That makes no sense. Yay! Harumph, he grumbled. Harry Manon. I'm gonna leave that image. Not image. Image. Crap. I am bad at my own English for some reason. Alright. I think Beetle is in. I think Beetle's watching now. That's cool. Mysterious Voices page from Gordon and the Famous Visitor. Alright. The mysterious voice. Yes. Do you need the quote too? We'll probably need the very final part, but like maybe a summary of what happened at the final part. Gordon, I hope the shed isn't here tonight. He inspired himself, but all the engines were waiting. Never speak to the non-engineers, a voice from behind him spoke. Hon. It's just a really random thing to say at the end. Hon. Could it be the City of Truro's voice? Oh, I'm sorry, the famous god's voice? This'll be good. And next. Next up, we have Donald Duck. Everyone knows it's Donald Duck, but to me it's the Quackaroo. She makes me so crappy. I don't even know the lyrics very well. I have Quacker in my tender. She's very, very tame. Everyone calls her Donald Duck, but to me, she's my Quackaroo. Or something. Doesn't matter. The song is weird enough without my singing. I have a quacker in my tender. She's very, very tame. I forgot the words to this song cause I am lame. I don't even know what I'm singing about. My voice is giving out now. She makes me feel sicky all over the seat. Donald's duck. Cock. Donald's cock. Oh yeah, I'm getting distracted by my own self. I keep forgetting everything. My hiccup sounded like a dog barking. I have a quacker in my hand. She's very, very tame. I don't even know what the lyrics are this time. I am ruining my life because of something. Cake. This episode is called Donald Duck. Oh, okay. Donald's duck became Donald Duck. Not to be confused for the duck from Disney. Hey, Toby, what up, man? Beatles just adding pages to my wiki. Yeah, it seems. The mysterious voice that is apparently in at the very end of Gordon and the Famous Visitor, also known as Gordon and the Famous God in this translation series. We're on Donald's Duck, and Michael Angelis is now Michael Angeles, according to the translator. And he has a habit of sometimes shouting names and random words. Duck! The Great Western engine worked hard on... It's not Christmas, Mom! Duck! The Great Western... Let me read, Mom!
Oh, come on.
I'm joking. Duck the Great Western engine worked hard on the original site. Sometimes it attracts coaches, sometimes he pushed a car. But despite your work, Dada did a good job. One day the duck came out to be well when the oil manager came. He's called the fat admin. We got the fat admin. That is the best name I've heard. Who is this fat admin? We need a page for the fat admin. Your yard work was great.
Let's have off steam and leave your hood off next time. You're wearing your hood. You're wearing
Mom,
your hoodie next
shut up. Your yard work was great. Want to have your own brunch? Yes, please, sir. The duck answered. So Dada took payment for the new line. Joy's responsibility. Who's Joy and why does she have the responsibility for Duck's line? The Fat Admin. Best name I've ever heard. After the mysterious voice page is done, maybe we could add the Fat Admin as well to my wiki. The line runs along beautiful sandy beaches until it reaches the harbours where larger ships enter. The duck enjoyed exploring all over the border. He saw the breath of the sea smoking in the air, and its green colour glistening in the sunlight. Looks like you're on vacation. Relax. You know what they say? The driver laughed. Shift is as good as a break. The duck had been around for a long time. The gas station manager. Who? Oh, you did Rusty on the Boulder. Oh, yeah. I'll read it after this, if I've got time, of course, because it is kind of late over here, but who cares? I hope I have time. I can't wait to read it when this is done. The gas station manager has set up a new gas station in the city, and he ducks and pushes his trucks to where he wants. But he took care of the mud cutters and other engines that helped him. But the work took too long. Noise and dust filled the air. Don't worry, Toby rang the bell. The place is sometimes. Thanks, Duck. The Ducker felt his responsibility deeply and spoke about it many times. How do you know how to kill Fat Donald? It's up to me. Who's Fat Donald? Fat Donald! Duck wants to kill Fat Donald. This is the best translation I've ever read. Fat Donald. How you know how to kill Fat Donald is up to me. Okay, yeah. Donald was sick in his sleep. I am the grandfather of the West. Give. What? You heard? Go, Daka. It's like you're locked out. Now cry and go to bed. Attention. Dad said he was drunk. He said, talking to the driver. Donald said, I think I'm going to lay an egg. Will you give it to? He thought about fire. Something grabbed the driver. They were going to play a trick on Donald and pay him to draw a duck. Engines ran all day, but nothing was taken. Not even a month. But in the end, Donald fell asleep. The muddy driver and the farmer threw something into the well. The next morning, when Donald turns off the water, he discovers that a stranger has entered. A white swan came out of the reservoir. What? Hey, laddie. My name is Fat Donald. Hey laddie, my name is Fat Donald.
Sean, I have to say thank you for being my ears tonight because I've got a really bad problem with my ears. You spoke out with me, didn't you? Like listening. So it's really good. I appreciate that. You know, when I can't hear properly, if you can speak out like that, that's amazing. Helpful, Mum.
I was only talking to you, Mum. I wasn't talking to anyone else.
Helping Mum use with my ears because my ears.
Anyway, can I read?
Look, yeah.
Now all we need is the Fat Admin and Fat Donald. And apparently Duck wants to kill Fat Donald. Whoever that is. It's probably like an alternate version of Donald. We've got the Fat Admin and Fat Donald. Now who is behind this? Donald laughed. Dad loved it. He broke the chef's sandwich and stole it from the auction. This is so random. That was so bad. Yes. He broke the chef's sandwich and stole it from the auction. Poor chef. Some of the ways that Donald was happy. Now he was tired of walking and stopped at the station. There he stayed. At night, Donald's driver and the farmer went out in the morning. And the duck drivers. We have duck drivers. They're just humanoid ducks in the classic driver's outfits. And the duck drivers came and laughed. Look at the duck! Look under your bank! It's a nesting box with a bag. Donald opened sleepy eye. Well, you should sleep at night, duck. Everything is undone. And the duck laughed. You wonderful Donald. It takes cleverness to get the best out of you. There's a lake near the duck station. He flew here and received the breast as she passed. Station lady called for Delhi. Delhi is apparently the name of this so-called white swan that lives at Duck Station. Station lady called for Delhi. Or Delhi. You are always Donald Dam, of all people. Alright, let's see yours. Let's have a look at yours. Let's have a see. I'm gonna show the Fat Admin and Fat Donald are two of the best names I've ever heard. I never want to forget Fat Donald and Fat Admin. The Fat Admin. Here's Rusty and the Boulder by Too Much Toby. Rust and stones. High in the mountains of Sodor, a huge rock that mysteriously stands alone for a long time. But one day, to build a new rock, he came down near the mine and rusted, fearing that the rock might fall down along the line. He confessed his fears to Thomas and Percy. Percy thought it was nothing, but Rusty believed there was something mysterious about the rock. Dwayne Johnson. Edward came up with a new mining machine called Thumper. Thumper soon started working, and the men were happy with it. And you just find it annoying when they call Thumper it. Yeah, it's got a face. You can't call a character with a face it. I mean, they called the white van, who didn't have a face in the magazine, which was his only appearance. They called it a he. I don't see a face. I mean, it looked like he has eyes in his headlights, but I'm not too sure. I think the magazine story was called The White Van Man. Thumper soon started working, and the men were happy with it, but no one bothered to look at the rock. However, it started to rain and the workers left. Rusty raised her face, trembling at the rock above. Suddenly, a large rock fell on the train. Oh! Rusty was shocked and worried about this, but his driver was worried that the rocks had melted due to the rain. Rocks don't melt in the rain. Yeah, I remember Rusty was originally female. I remember that. Yeah. Rusty believes that Stone is telling him to leave. It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. It's a football. And when they do, a mysterious face appears above it, looks at Rusty, and then disappears. How do you know it's looking at Rusty? It doesn't seem to move its eyes. The next day, Thumper started working harder. Suddenly, Rusty sees Boulder start moving, but his driver doesn't believe him until Boulder hits in front of him, hitting hard and starting to roll down the road tracks as Rusty quickly retreats from him. Rusty and his driver stopped at a crossroads and waited for Boulder to cross, but he could not find it. Boulder appeared from behind and continued to chase. How did he even do that in the episode anyway? I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have gotten all around on the same track and then that fast. I mean, there is something odd about that Boulder, and I think it's to do with supernatural. Boulder appeared from behind and continued to chase. In front of them, they saw a small cart with a line up. So Rusty took it, and Boulder crossed him on the shore. Scarloey, who meanwhile was on his way to lead the minesweeper, but he saw Boulder on his way and backed away. He slid to the side, quickly across the rocks, knocking on the water tower in the middle of the road. Scarlet tells Rusty that they need to warn the shipyard, but Rusty does not know how to close the line. Rusty turned the corner and drove over Verinaeus. That made no sense. Which ran back across the highway at the fastest speed from Boulder until the driver's relief hit the sidewalk. As Boulder passed him, think Boulder was about to hit him. Oh no, I read that wrong. Percy was driving in the yard when she heard and saw Bulldog coming. Bulldog? Oh. Why does this thing scroll down on its own? Thinking Boulder was about to hit him, he closed his eyes and the driver and firelighter jumped out. It rolled over Percy and disappeared, hitting neighbors' homes. The boulder can hit our neighbor's home any day. Setting them on fire with flames and flames, like fireworks. First, we'll stop. When the oil manager observed the devastation, he decided to close the mine and stare at Boulder. This Boulder could be my new wife. Toppin! Oh no! And sadly concluded that they should leave parts of the island alone. Eventually, the rock... I always found it more creepy when the Vac controller in the American dub went, "We should have left this part of the island alone." I always found that more creepier than the British dub. Don't know about you, but... Eventually, the rock was moved onto a small hill near the compound so it could no longer endanger anyone or anything on the island. Rusty believed that one clear night he will look up at the night mountains in the distance and his laughter will be driven by the breeze and his silence. That was weird. Yes. Let me think. What about Bold Out? I'd love to see how Class 40 gets translated. Alright, back to... While you work on that, I'll carry on over to my end. That was freaky. Yep. Alright, next is what's after Donald Duck? Thomas gets bumped. Yes. And that will be badly translated. Because, yes. Alright, I'm just gonna do Thomas gets bumped first. Before I read bold out. I can't wait. Can't wait! Thomas gets bumped. Let's see how the episode turns. Thomas gets bumped into. Thomas is driving. Yes, of course. Oh, Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas the Thomas the Tank Gene. Yes. Dreams in his classroom with Annie and Clarabelle. First, they passed through the mills. They passed through them. Okay. Ouch. After that, they came to a big farm. Then you will see a castle with a village standing on this side. Which side? I can't see it. I can only see text. This is a special place. Where? When the children heard Thomas coming, they stood on the bridge until they could no longer see the people in front of them. One day, Thomas arrived late. He was standing in front of the bridge talking to other small children. Percy was also waiting. Hurry up, Thomas! When the sign goes down. When the sign goes down, it's called Percy. If you get a rich controller, you'll get a new way to switch. He would never do that, thought of Thomas. But there was a problem. The next day, Thomas spoke on the bus. Beautiful front yard. There, on the platform, was a detective with a red flag. Then saw other children and they will benefit. There must be something wrong, Thomas thought. This site is for things, not carriers. Please, Thomas, I'm glad to see you. You called the children. Can you take us home, please? The station master tells driver Thomas that the school bus has broken down, and all the parents are worried about the kids being late. It's a shame we never actually get to see the school bus. Where's the fat admin and fat Donald when we need him? I wonder who this fat admin is. Maybe another relative. And yes, I've seen the mysterious voice page. Yeah, that was perfect. Now we just need pages for the fat admin and then another one for Fat Donald. Apparently. Fat Donald was threatened to be killed by Duck at one point. The fat admin, I forgot. Thomas waits for the children as they go down the bridge. Bertie took them to the next station, waiting for them to return. Thomas was fast asleep. As he continued his journey, he was worried that the fuel management might be wrong with him. Be careful, Thomas, posted Jacob. Yeah, okay. After it's over, now you are in trouble. But the next morning, the fuel manager was gone. Thomas looks and finds nothing. Thank you very much. Thomas smiles. Thomas admits of his class, but there was a time when the burning sun bent the path of his body before his voice. Thomas, be careful, he called the driver, but it was too late. Thomas fell down in pain. Do, Fur said. We're not going to get anything today. But why my stick? Don't worry, they'll look back, the driver answered. Thomas had to park his car in the backyard while the crews treated the man. Bertie came to see him. I understand you need my help again. Yes, Bertie, Bond sharply to Thomas. I can't run the rails. Bertha will collect Thomas's jewelry. Bertha's back. Hello, Bertie! I'm taking a shower. More than we needed to know, Michael. More than we needed to know. Oh my god, 5 viewers. Goodness. We're very happy to be here. Bertie ride the road. He stood at every station in the line. The times between stations where other people go home are short.
I'm gonna get some cleaning stuff tomorrow. Really
Thomas felt pain. I lost my writers. They love Bertha more than me. The oil chief has arrived. Your department limit is good. I'm going to change your schedule so you and Bertie can do more. When Thomas arrives at the station, they are all carriers. Bertie is a good boss, but we missed our trip with you, they said. Later, Thomas talks to Bertie. Thanks for watching my judges. All right, Thomas. I love creating new styles, but I'm going to share them with you. Bertie, Thomas said, he's a great man. Who is this great man? I nearly said something else, but I'm not homophobic. Anyway, even if I did say it, it's just a joke and should not be taken seriously. Anyway, let's see Toby's translation. Hang on. Throw it away. A few days ago, when Stepney joined the Northwestern Railway, there was a shortage of existing Class 40 engines and diesels. Soon a big diesel came in and berated the engine for what he thought was old. The engines are furious. They had no idea of a strategy for revenge. However, that air should not enter the diesel air the next day. This causes the train to malfunction, much to Stepney and Dada's delight. When two tank engines turn a wrecked Class 40 train into a chassis, the conductor worries about the diesel-laced hole.
Come chat to you at club, Sean. He always comes up to you, doesn't he?
While the fat driver fears the train will be delayed, Stepney, who waited too long the next day, volunteered to duck the train. Together, the two engines left the highway, passed Edward Station, and climbed Gordon Hill. They soon arrived at the Crown Gate, expecting Gordon to take his place. Stepney left the next morning, and engines took a hearty farewell, hoping to see him again soon. There were diesel leaks at the time, just 2 to remember. A little tingling and a faint flying coconut.
That's a strange light to have in your bedroom, a bright green light. Green light over there.
Thomas and the fireworks display. Inspector Fat. Inspector Fat. Who is this Inspector Fat? Inspector Fat orders fireworks tonight. James Man decides to take on the task of collecting fireworks from the store. This upset Thomas because he was looking for a job, but James told him he was chosen because he was as red as a rocket and twice his size. At the coal plant, Thomas is angered by James's work and sends several cars in anger. James arrives at the warehouse to collect the explosives and heads to Knapford Station. But on the way, James breaks down and the driver calls for help. Thomas arrives at Knapford Station where Gordon finds all the islanders watching the fireworks. And Thomas is happy to see the happy children. The fuel controller informs Thomas that James is broken, and for Thomas to push him to the station or the fireworks will be cancelled. Thomas realizes this will upset the children, so he goes to find James. Thomas finds James calling him a broken kettle, teasing him that it doesn't seem useful at the moment, which angers and embarrasses James. Thomas tells Jacob that he can't see the future, so he has to look forward. James forgives Thomas after hearing that the children will be angry if the fire doesn't reach Knapford. Yeah, we're going to destroy Knapford with thanks to the kids. What am I listening to? Mom. If the fire doesn't reach Knapford when they leave. Back at Knapford Station, the oil inspector realizes it's getting late and it's time for the kids to go to bed. So he decides to cancel the show. On the way to Knapford, James is confused that the destination sign is red. Where am I? Oh yeah. Thomas thinks a passenger train is coming and notices that James Gordon is taking the boys home. They try to whistle loudly, but it doesn't work because no one can hear. As Gordon is about to leave, Thomas comes up with the idea of letting the driver set off the fireworks. Gordon and the gas inspector realize it's Thomas and James's signal when the fireworks go off again. The signal turns green and Thomas and James arrive at the station. At Tidmouth Depot, Thomas and James watch fireworks. James tells Thomas that they are both great engines, and Thomas says that they are better when they work together. Not much changed there, but it's fine. 3 cheers for Thomas. Oh, I'm sorry. 3 enemies of Thomas. Thomas has to take other kids with him to the annual sports day. Once there, the boy tells Thomas that he hopes to go ahead and win a medal. Thomas admits it's good to win a medal and keeps the medal by his side. It's mine. All mine. Oh dear, what's going on? Oh, right. Oh, right, hang on. That's disgusting, Mom. No farting. Later, Mom. Later, when Percy arrives, Thomas and Bertie are on the boat. He tells them that he is shifting control of the fat. Stop, Mom. Thomas tells him that he is going to watch an egg and spoon race where children run with eggs and spoons and the winner gets a medal. Thomas tells Percy and Bertie that he would like to have a medal, and Percy tells him he must win the race. Bertie challenges Thomas to run to the station. Thomas agrees and the race begins. But Bertie held back the slower Trevor at the start, and Thomas took the lead. It won't take long because he has to stop to pick up passengers. Bertie takes the lead again, rolling over the bridge. Bertie then had to stop in the aisle and Thomas again took the lead. Thomas is about to arrive at the station when he sees a fat detective with a red flag in his hand. Fett asks the inspector to leave the medals in his office. Boba Fett, Jango Fett, what are they doing here? Asks the inspector to leave the medals in his office and will take them to Thomas. Thomas did not want to... Sorry, my voice is going slowly. Thomas did not want to compete, so he ran for a medal. Bertie, Ruth? Ugh. I mean, she wouldn't be a bad character if she wasn't in the CGI series. I'd rather see if only she was in the model series. Bertie Ruth wins the race and reaches the station. Bertie looked forward to Thomas. Not like that. But he never came. Thomas is busy picking up awards. He arrives at Knapford, where the station master presents medals to driver Thomas. When the awards were to be presented, Thomas arrived at the scene with medals. The next day, Thomas is surprised when the Fat Controller and Bertie arrive at Mayfair Station. Although he did not win the race this time, The boy gave Thomas a medal and packaged it in fashion. Do you want a ribbon around the box, sir? The Fat Controller and his son, Thomas, expressed their admiration for his hard work on sports day and thought that Thomas deserved a full medal. Thomas thanks them for the prize and all the children cheer for him 3 times. Although we don't hear that, I don't think. Alright, back to my series. Hang on a sec. Oh god, it's getting late. But I'm gonna try and continue. What we got next? Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon. This'll be good. Really good. Yod. Yoy. Yoy. Thomas, Percy, and the Dragon. I love narrating. It's a shame my voice is going slightly. Oh my god, I like my mom's vacuum cleaner. That yawn's freaking vacuum cleaner. There I go with the comedy. The type of comedy that my character Sean would be. I can't wait for my lines. I wonder what season I will be in. I pray it's season 1. I wonder if I'll get other roles in other episodes as well. That would be awesome. Sean the Vacuum and other stories. No, I won. No, I wanted caps. Perhaps. Season 1, yes! Will I appear in more than one episode as well? Because that would be cool. I'd love more roles. I'm gonna have lots of episodes. Oh my god. You're so generous, Toby. Oh god, I'm so glad I met you. It's not like I'm vain or anything. I'm not vain, but neither would be my character. But I guess Sean would be like I'm guessing the only one who doesn't like Sean's jokes would be some of the Diesels. But then Sean's friends would like possibly stick up for him for what the Diesels are thinking and the stuff. The only Diesels that accept him for who he is would be Mavis, Salty, if they ever appeared at some point. In fact, if there's a Diesel one, there should be one like where Diesel finally learns to accept the comedy. Oh yeah, that would be. Oh my god, yes! I'd love. It's an honor. I would love to be a part of a Steam team. Yes! Oh my god, yes. I think the Tidman, I think like I think in the sheds, I think place Thomas and Percy, Sean placed Sean in between Thomas and Percy in the sheds or something. When his debut happens, of course. I am so happy. I like it. I like it.
I like
I just seen a huge dragon. Oh yes. Imagine if I voiced Donald and Douglas. I don't think that would be very good because I can't do a Scottish voice well.
All down in order. Little Rafa, 6 kids? No way. She's had Disney. She's got 6
That must
kids.
have been painful.
Same age as me, and she's got 6 kids. That's it, Carla. Stand in the middle of the road. Don't get run over. Come on.
Please. Sorry, I've got really my comedy's broken. Thomas. I don't know why it made me say a P. Thomas, Percy, and the dragon. Thomas and Percy are good people, but sometimes Percy has a strange desire for Thomas, and he doesn't like it. Oh yes. I'm just checking it now. Yay! It's me! I'm an official member of this team. Too much, Toby. That is amazing. I never thought that would ever happen. Wow. Holy crap. Amazing. I'm guessing the human I have in real life is gonna end up rubbing off on my engine self. It's literally just me if I turned into an engine in real life. If I just suddenly started transforming into an engine, that's what I would look like. I would probably use my real voice for him, and sometimes in certain episodes my voice might end up giving out a little bit, but that could also be another trait of the character. Sometimes he would, like, maybe an episode where he ends up having a really sore throat, maybe, and then things get better for him, and then it might annoy one of the engines or something, but then eventually they grow to realize that just because your voice sounds different doesn't mean you can stop being their friend. Thanks to Thomas and Percy's help, of course. That would be an interesting plot. I think, well, the throat is technically the smoke box, so I'd say Sean's sore smoke box. Does that even make any sense? I mean, it's technically the train equivalent of a throat of a human. So one night he was happy in the shed, but Percy wanted to talk. Thomas, wake up! Are you dreaming that you think I'm a ghost? No, he isn't. However, I pretended to be scared. I knew it was you. Percy continues to discuss him. I hope Migdy leaves you a light tonight. Why? Thomas asks. I'm so black. Even though I'm 23, my character should be about the same age as Percy, I guess. Young. I'm because isn't Percy a kid still? I guess my character should be a kid as well, despite the 23 on his side. This is amazing. Ow! Just accidentally banged my head for no reason. Youch. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm a main character in your series. That is amazing. Thank you so much. I never thought you would just accept it just like that. That's amazing. Wow. I have quite a few ideas for this engine. And maybe one for like, I don't know, I bet some engines will, I bet he will also get episodes in season 2 when it comes. A young but funny engine. Oh yes, that's perfect. Matches me quite well. I'm young at heart. I'm how some people say funny. Well, I try. What do you think of the main page? Perfect. It's perfect. I wonder what Sean's theme song would be. Like his little tune. That would be awesome. If, wow. Amazing. Amazing. Apparently Thomas is black. Not being racist, but it's how the translator says it. Oh, really? Percy narrates. I'm amazing. I always thought he was afraid of the dark. I wonder why. Thomas decided not to say anything and listened. The next day, the fuel arrived at the manager. I want to go to the glasses at night. I want to go to the glasses at night and called something unusual. What? Wait and see. Percy did tricks on the siding. Henry came with the freight train. The director switched points and Percy waited by Henry's siding until he landed. It was a problem. The songs are crowded. Director is called. I can't change myself. You better learn fast. You're wearing the same clothes every day. And that was Percy's driver, apparently. Employees will meet them in the morning. Now it's later. Percy's driver speaks. Sorry, Percy, but you must spend the night here. Where are you going? Percy. The tea house. The tea house. A new location for so. It's a teacup-shaped house.
Wow.
Well, it's not real. It's just the translator made up the name for it. Originally, in the original episode, the driver says, home for tea. That's where I'm going. But the translator retranslated that line. Now it says the tea house. It's supposed to say home for tea. But the translator just...
a teapot-shaped house. That sounds awesome.
I'd live in it.
Me?
Tea every day because British.
Totally.
Yeah. We're being stereotypical to ourselves, aren't we? The farmer answered. Percy didn't say. He watched as the other engines headed for the sedan. Whoever's the owner of a white sedan, you left your lights on. Night came and Percy became very quiet. No, honey, he looks. It's very dark. Screams go up. Oh, what's that? It was just curiosity, but Percy didn't see that. Thomas wasn't there. Smiles. Thomas is waiting for his legal cargo in the mirror. Actually, it was. Chinese dragon appears. Floor and shipping, Thomas cries. It's a dragon. Instead of cinders and ashes, it's floor and shipping. Don't worry, laughs at the driver. This world is made of paper. The entire world is made of paper on the island of Sodor. Bye, Toby. See you tomorrow at the premiere. See you there, pal. Alright. I guess it's just me and Beetle. I guess. This is fun. He is training tomorrow. The crew removed the dragon from Thomas's equipment and placed a light around to protect it. Come, Thomas, and come. Thomas enters the great night. Percy was already asleep, unaware that Thomas was approaching him. Thomas and the dragon go to Percy and win. Please, wicked Percy. I won't open my eyes until my driver comes. The next morning, the notes were saved, and Percy went back to the intersection. Gordon went to travel with the express. You'll never guess what I saw last night. Gordon wasn't in the puzzle game. I'm busy. I don't have time for your games. I saw a great dragon. The lights were on. Gordon succeeds. He was drinking too much. Your dome will wear. When they heard the news, the other streets laughed. Be careful, Percy, James, or armor can burn you. No one believes me, hoofed Percy. But Percy found out early that he didn't. Please, save me, Percy cries. Okay. Michael hits Thomas.
Can you smell pee? Or is it
I can't smell anything, Mum. He also mentioned, how was your evening? Percy decides to tell Thomas the truth. Good, Percy, Thomas said. Maybe we're scared sometimes, but if we're not afraid to talk to each other, that means we're also very healthy. Shut up, Mum. Be quiet, Mum. My throat is freaking hurting. And it smells of farts in here. Holy moly. Ah! Cinders and ashes. Cinders and ashes. Sizzling steam engines. Don't mind me, I'm just practicing my lines. Well, the lines that don't exist yet. I'm just practicing my Sean voice, which is technically my own, but in the style of Michelangelis. Sizzling steam engines. Wowza! Wowza! Oh, wow! Ah! Oh no! Yippee! I'm Sean. I'm a saddle tank, just like Percy. Everyone thought Sean was Percy, but covered in blue paint. You look slightly weird, Percy. Excuse me, he shouted. Did I hear someone mistake me for someone else? What the? Oh my goodness, there's two Percys. I'm not Percy. Do I even look like Percy? Who is Percy? You're not Percy. Who is Percy? I am. Welcome to Sodor. So you're the engine that everyone is naming me. Ah! He grumbled. I have no time to mess with. I have no time to talk nonsense. I'm here to shunt trucks and be merry. You must be careful, young little blue engine. I know. Go easy, big fella. Otherwise, you might end up going backwards on your way home. What? I need to work on my broken comedy. What? Wee! Oh no! Ooh! Stopped at last. Garden. Yay. Yay. Ah. What's happening? The fat controller laughed. The fat controller laughed. You are wrong. You are wrong. I asked for Twinkies. The hell are these? I asked for Twinkies. What the hell are these? The quarry, said the Fat Controller. I'm sending you to Brendan Docks. What the heck, sir? What? Your voice went from normal Michelangelos to Fat Controller? The quarry, said the Fat Controller. The quarry. The quarry. The queue. Ooh, look at the boulder. Oh, look at the boulder. And I know it. Oh, look at that boulder. Oh, look at that boulder. Whoa. Oh, wow. I know it. I'm a burger and I know it. Oh, look at that boulder. Oh. I'm finally gonna hear myself as the Fat Controller in tomorrow's Too Much Toby Wooden Railway episode. Oh my gosh. My first voice acting role on a media. On any media, that is. I can't believe I'm gonna voice the Fat Controller in a fan series. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to hear myself. This is going to be so fun. This is going to be awesome. The Fat Controller said. The Fat Controller loud. He's blue. Well, today was a great stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at Too Much Toby's premiere, where you'll hear me, yours truly, voicing Sir Topham Hatt in my first ever voice acting role on YouTube. Thank you so much. Au revoir for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Or good night and God bless. You know, because I'm Christian.